Happy Monday, everybody. It's your girl, C. Went. And I said earlier today on my status, I was catching up with the Tolberts, and lo and behold, I am telling the truth. We are here downtown Gary, right here at 11th and Broadway, and it's always my honor to stop by the firm and see what's going on with attorneys Michael and Shalise Tolbert. What's going on with your phone, attorney Tolbert?
You know, it's just
They're
barking.
like, you're live. We can't wait to see you.
It's barking.
It's time for catching up with the Tolberts. That's why your phone's. I don't know. I was gonna let y'all hash that out later.
All right.
But I have 2 words for you all in this September month. Niagara Falls.
Slowly I turn.
We are
Step
doing
by step. Inch by inch.
It's a total inside joke. If you are not a Three Stooges fan, my team is looking at us like, what is the deal with these 3? But no, I am so glad to report that this is not business that I'm opening up with. I want to say happy belated wedding anniversary. And you showed the world on your social that you were able to celebrate another milestone. And this time it was in the scenic, beautiful Niagara Falls. Shalise, what was that like? I was in the videos like I was there. Did y'all see me like diving over the falls? I was there.
Look, I was trying to avoid all that extra water and wettage.
Wettage.
Because it was like, we went like through the falls on a boat. So it wasn't just from up top observing. No, we were on a boat and them little plastic thin ponchos do nothing.
That wasn't it,
for
huh?
you. No, he was in the thick of it trying to film and it's blowing him
Thank
away.
you,
I was
Michael.
like,
Get that content. You know anything for content.
I was filming him filming. It was, you know, to me, I told him then and there, this is a testament to God. You know, how people don't believe there's a God who created all this.
Who would have created this but
Beautiful.
him? Wow.
Yes,
Well, I'm glad you all got a chance to get away. Michael, your takeaways on Niagara Falls.
Beautiful. It was on our bucket list of things to do, and Toronto is such a beautiful place. So we heard so many wonderful things about that place. So somebody told me it was like, you know, the Canada's version of New York. I wouldn't quite say it's New York, but it's fairly close. It was a great place, great food, great cuisine. Our staff was very kind enough to give us a nice gift card to a very swanky Italian restaurant.
Okay.
So we ate really well, enjoyed each other, and you know, that's one of my favorite times of the year because I get to celebrate making the best decision that I've ever made in my life.
No, but you keep getting brownie points here.
I know. You know, I'm going to stop sitting in the middle. Just go ahead and kiss and get it over with. No. But you know what? People always come back and give me the feedback about this show. And sometimes I forget to give it to you. I'll try to forward emails. But people stop me in the streets and they say, oh my God, I love the Tolberts. I feel like I know them. I'm like, no, I really know them. I'm like, it's for real. It is for real. What you're watching is not staged. We didn't rehearse this. And I feel like it also for the firm does something from a level of trust and credibility. When you show that the foundation is solid, anything that sprouts beyond that. And vacation is important. Reconnecting is important. Celebrating milestones is important. So that's why I led with that. Yeah. But now on to the business of the firm. A little birdie told me, can I start in HR?
Yeah.
A little birdie told me there are new attorneys on deck here at Tolbert & Tolbert. Director, Chief HR Officer. Please enlighten us on this great news.
We have a new attorney that actually started today.
Oh.
Her name is Beverly Mack. She comes to us as a veteran in the business, and we are excited to have her on the team.
All right. Welcome, Miss Mack. I'm sure we'll hear more about her, and what I would love to do, like we do with your team members, you know, they have an amazing newsletter too, where we give a little snippet about your team and the headshot. So Miss Mack, get ready. We will be featuring you. But is there a special assignment or type of law that she'll be practicing on behalf of the firm?
I mean, we do a lot of complex litigation. So one of the things that attracted us to Beverly, aka Bev, is what people call her, is that she has more than 33 years of experience in handling very complicated matters, which is what we're involved in a lot. So a lot of high high stakes litigation, which takes a lot of time,
Okay.
a lot of detail, and a lot of pressure. And she's done that for over 33 years. And she's not only done it for 33 years, but she's done it well. And she has an impeccable reputation for handling big clients. And when she became available for us to talk to, we just had to kind of take her off the market. And I think I'm not going to say I think, but I know she's really going to help us take our firm to the next level. And we're always looking for team members that can really help us expand and serve our clients to the best of our abilities.
Well,
So
I'm
very happy
excited for
about her
you.
being part of the
33
team.
years of experience is very, very impressive.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm also that type of person, like, teach me, whether it be from a standpoint of being a senior veteran in the business or newer with a different perspective like some of my team members are. I'm like, let's work together to see how we expand the vision based on your knowledge base.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So congratulations
Thank you very
again.
much.
Let's move on to our philanthropic thrust. Coming up this weekend on Sunday, counselor, there is the Henry E. Bennett Achievement Foundation luncheon. And I know that has a connection to your illustrious fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi. And so I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk a little bit about that mission of the foundation and the firm's involvement in it.
Well, we've supported the Henry E. Bennett Foundation for a number of years now. And that is a foundation that is near and dear to my heart because it is part of, it's kind of an arm of our fraternity, Gary Alumni, Kappa Alpha Psi. So the foundation really, I think it's the first event of its kind where they're doing Gary honors.
Mm-hmm.
And we're honoring those that have made a professional impact in their respective industries. And we want to give them their flowers. A lot of times we don't give folks their flowers until they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to make sure that people get their flowers while they can smell them. So I am so looking forward to really honoring all of the magnificent professionals that will be on display Sunday.
Yes.
And and I believe the mayor was supposed to speak, and I just actually got a call today. So I'm chipping in for him. So I'm actually giving his words.
Well, what an honor that is.
Yeah, that is
everybody
an honor.
the mayor doesn't call everybody and say, speak in my stead. You have to be trusted and respected to do that.
So I'll be carrying his greetings for him because I believe he has something else that he's doing for the city.
What? You're not busy, mayor. No, I'm kidding.
He's always traveling, but we're looking forward to it, and kudos to all the honorees. I believe, are you one of the honorees?
I'm not for this. We'll talk about that in a second. I got a couple coming up along with your wife.
Kudos to the honorees,
Yes.
and there are a lot of them that represent so many different perspectives,
Yes.
industries. So it's law, it's
Education,
it's medical, it's medicine. So congratulations to everyone.
Yes, and so I'll definitely be on the scene to help drive that messaging, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity for us, again, like you said, to give flowers. If you're just tuning in, where have you been? We are catching up with the Tolberts. Attorney Tolbert, Chalise. If we talk about Kappas, we have to talk about Deltas and anything that's going on. I try to, keep it equal here.
Well, we're just starting our sorority year actually with the meeting today.
Okay.
But I think that we are partnering with, of course it's going to escape me now, domestic violence event.
The Week Without Violence in the month of October.
Well, no, there's an event. Is it Roses? Oh gosh.
Well, you are always doing something. That's all right. We're going to put it in the comments.
18th or something like that. So I'll get that information. But we're partnering with her, Cheryl Watts.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's her last name.
Okay.
And it's an event that we truly believe in supporting. We're against domestic violence, supporting victims of domestic violence. Mm-hmm. So we've had an active chapter when it comes to those types of things.
Well, thank you both for your community service. It's always my pleasure when I catch up with the Tolberts that I touch on that, which leads me to another segue that you kind of teased, Michael, as far as award season. I don't know what it is about October, but it's gala season. It is honoring season, and I am honored to sit alongside you, Attorney Tolbert, as one of the honorees for the upcoming Circle of Friends Gala on Thursday, October 2nd. talk about your honor that the YWCA will be bestowing upon you. You checking your calendar? Are you going to be there? Check your calendar.
No, I'm not actually.
No, he won't be there.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
I
buddy.
almost wouldn't have been there.
Uh-oh.
Because we had a client meeting in Columbus, Ohio, that we were attending. That's a 2-day meeting, and so now I had to tell them I couldn't make it because of this, but he will still go there and represent us. Yeah.
Well, the good news is
Yeah.
the individuals you're looking at right now, they will be broadcasting the event live, so you will be able to tell everybody, they're calling my wife's name, I need to watch, and that's what we do. But they want to honor you. They're going to honor you, Shalice. Why?
It was very much a surprise, but it is the women who lead.
Yes.
Recognition, and
What's
I'm
the
very
surprise?
thankful for that. Well, I don't do things for recognition. I do things in the direction God points us. So
Amen.
to get that email, I don't expect that type of stuff at all.
Mm-hmm.
We just do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we thank anybody who chooses to recognize us for what we do, and we thank God for the blessings to be able to do what we do.
Yes.
And I wanna congratulate Shalice because I'm very honored to have her as my wife and partner, and she's very humble. She does a lot of things that people don't necessarily see, especially in our firm. In terms of the size of our firm and the complexity of our practice, and she essentially is running that on top of practicing law, on top of doing her civic engagements and duties. So we're very, very honored and blessed to have her as a part of our team. So she deserves this award, and congratulations. And you deserve this award as well. You do so much to, sometimes the people that are actually out spotlighting people sometimes get lost in the shuffle. So I'm so happy that somebody finally putting you in front of the camera instead of you putting me in the back of the camera all the time. So you do so much to advance what we do in North. I'm not just talking about us, but I'm talking about this entire Northwest Indiana business community. So you deserve everything that you get. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I wish I could be there to support you both.
Well, we know you will be there in spirit. For those of you who are unable to attend, again, we'll be broadcasting live. And I'm saying that because I just left the Y and they're completely sold out. There's not a table, a seat left, and they upped it 3 times. And the Hard Rock is like, hold on. This is it. The deadline has been met. They have their number, but it doesn't stop them from donating. And that's the other thing that I love about the two of you in the firm, that whether or not you're able to attend something, I'll go to something and I'll see that big Tolbert logo and I'll look around and like, they couldn't make it, but they sent their money. And I love that about you all. So I'm always talking about the philanthropy of it. In your last newsletter that we sent out, like I said, I always get the feedback. And there was someone who just wrote back, I think they were a fellow attorney or something, and they just said, I haven't even read this yet. I'm just glad to see it come through. Congratulations. So I was like, well, I hope you read it and I hope you share it, because we're constantly trying to share the information that you all have going on. Now, speaking of client meetings and trials, I always want to catch up on what's the biggest. You have a trial coming up in November, or did you have?
Do.
Okay, how's that going, counselor? You got Bev now.
I got Bev now, but Bev, she's a little bit too late to the party on this one, so we can't really get her involved in this one. But with me loving boxing, and my boxing analogies is I'm in Big Bear camp. I'm in camp right now. So I'm about a couple of months away, and I'm growing a beard, and
I see that coming in.
Yeah, I'm chopping logs. I'm running, running in the thin air, trying to get in shape. Canelo, Crawford, too, just trying to make sure I get ready. But I very much feel like a boxer when I'm getting ready for trial.
Okay.
And I isolate myself. I miss my nephew's. Unfortunately, I missed my nephew's first birthday party because I was actually here getting ready, going through the file. But there's a lot of sacrifice that people don't see with trial lawyers. We spend a tremendous amount of time isolating ourselves to the file so that we know every aspect and every angle to represent our clients. So November will be here, and we'll be prepared. And that's what it's all about. This is what I love to do, and I'm ready. I'm looking forward to this trial. So,
sounds good.
Looking forward to it.
What about you, counselor? You just kind of stand out the way, and you help him with the prep. Or?
I am on call for whatever he needs because when we each go into our cases, we have a certain amount of knowledge and breadth that sticks with us. And sometimes people can pick things up and help on parts, but sometimes it's just something that we know every aspect of. So whatever he needs me to do, I am there and ready. This is the advantage of being married to a lawyer because I understand the sacrifice that it takes. The weekends and things get cut out. I don't bother him. I leave him alone until he says he needs something. I make sure that he eats. That's the wifely part.
Yes.
To make sure that he's got what he needs and that he's taking breaks because this one right here will go straight
power through. I see the car here on Sundays. I'm like, he's been to church and he just came right onto the farm after praise.
So did you get something to eat? Do you need me to come down there and do something? I turn into the ultimate partner, assistant, chef.
Yes.
All that good stuff.
Well, is he ever mean? Are you like, when you're in travel, are you like, rah, beast mode, like, get away from me? Okay.
He's not mean, but he's focused.
Okay. That's
so
a
he
good
doesn't
way to
like
put it.
getting off task. I'll
Okay.
say that. So if you start asking him stuff about other stuff, he'll be like, I don't have time for that.
Okay.
And that's not being mean.
That's
Just
fair.
him focusing. He'll be like,
Okay.
you know what? I don't have time to talk
Well,
about
the clients
that.
deserve that. They
Yeah.
when they bring cases to us. An older partner told me when I first started practicing, he says, all clients think that their case is the only case you have.
So do all PR
So,
clients.
right, yeah,
Oh,
so,
not y'all.
I'm sorry. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
But, I think we spoil our clients in that regard, whereas I think that when you talk to most of our clients, they probably feel like they're the only clients because we
That's
take every
good.
call, no matter what time of the day, if it's the weekend, we take their calls. And if we're getting ready for a hearing or a trial, you will never see a Tolbert attorney not prepared. We're going to be prepared, and we're going to be able to give you the best result possible. And obviously, we can't guarantee a result, but what we can guarantee and control is our preparation.
Wow.
So that's what we can control, and that's what we control. And from the time a case comes in his office, it's getting ready for trial. If it settles, it settles. But if it doesn't, we're ready.
You're ready.
So,
Well,
Big Bear.
Yes,
Big Bear.
Big Bear will
Big
stay
Bear.
in training, and you'll be over here cooking and seeing what you need with the crack in the door and the closing door.
It might be the first time that we are actually in trial together if I have to
Possibly.
sit in with them in the 10.5 years we've been open.
Really?
Yeah, I don't take her to trial because
Take her to
she's
trial. Let's
distracted.
make his. You can't be flirting.
Stand up.
Oh,
Stand up.
my
Let me
goodness.
Did you just ask me to stand up?
We are catching up with the Tolberts, and I need
stay
to hurry
focused.
up. Right, I need to hurry up and finish this broadcast so they can be together. But no,
Go to my office and finish work.
you gonna close the door on them,
I'm gonna file a sexual harassment suit.
and you're gonna lose
Exactly.
miserably. I can tell you that without a JD.
Title 7 don't cover owners.
Oh wow,
That's the
There we
reason
go.
Married
why.
owners?
It's insulation.
Okay.
Insulation.
Okay.
I digress. But having said all of this, and really in all honesty, as people are listening, it again with your trial preparation methods, if I'm watching and I'm looking for some legal support, I would definitely take a second look at Tolbert and Tolbert. And so Shalise is going to tell you what they don't do. You said it's easy to tell you what type of law they don't do so that
Yeah.
those who have caught themselves in some type of criminal activity may did I say that nicely? That
You did.
this
say
may
it
not
very
be the
nicely.
firm for you.
Well, we do not do criminal law, family law, bankruptcy, but for the most part, if we cannot help you, we will find someone that we trust to help you. So,
And can I make one comment?
Sure.
I want to give a shout out to McKenya Dilworth.
Smith.
Smith, I'm sorry, I was boy.
Yeah, you are.
Please
Please put the Smith on it, please.
So McKenya has, first of all, she's one of the most talented women I know. She's an author, actress. She does all kinds of stuff. Director.
All of
she's
that.
German.
She's
Yes.
German,
I was like,
so
what?
she's
Everything.
extremely talented, and I believe she just has another book of essays.
Yes.
So I wanted to make sure I tell the people that are listening to go out and purchase that book of essays. When our intellectuals in our communities do things, we have to really make sure that we support them. I haven't gotten my essays yet, but I will this week. So go out and support her. And her husband, Jeff, they are just a blessing to our community, and they have brought TEDx
Yes.
Gary,
Yeah.
TEDx Gary. So Shalise and I will be part of the TEDx conversation on October 18th, I believe is the day.
October 18th.
So please get tickets and support this event.
Yes.
Again, when there's positive things in our community that happen, be a part of the solution and the change, and to support those things so that people like McKenya and Jeff could bring more positive things to our community.
Yes,
So
I was
shout out
just
to
with
them.
her at the citywide book fair where she debuted her essays, and definitely getting mine. And she also has an appearance at Barnes and Noble on
nice.
October
Awesome.
5th.
Oh, nice.
So yes, she always has so much going on.
Yes.
But
Awesome.
how are you all going to tackle TEDx? Like, what's your topic?
Yeah, we gotta. Do you wanna? No, we gonna keep it under wraps.
Okay, it's a surprise.
We
All right.
might have another catching up with the Tolberts before then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You never know.
Okay, so I put it out there though that you are two of the featured speakers.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I've done it before. I was in the very first one, and it went viral. So people, they have a following for this. There's an appetite for it, and it's far-reaching from this community.
Nice.
Yeah.
So from as your publicist, I'm thinking, do this. So it's just another platform that people are able to experience all things Tolbert and Tolbert. Well, I think that's a great place to put a pin in. I just need you to tell people how to reach out to you and anything else that's coming up next that we should be aware of.
Oh, okay. Well, we are located at 1085 Broadway, Suite B in downtown Gary. Telephone number 219-427-0094. TolbertLegal.com. Check out our Facebook, IG, LinkedIn, Twitter, X, whatever that's called now.
The gram, the kids. The kids.
I said IG.
IG.
Oh, they don't say the gram?
They say some everything. You can ask Tomaya
You know,
later.
Snapchat. Do we have a Snapchat? Do we have a Snapchat?
It's either Tolbert and Tolbert or Tolbert Legal. He just not. This is why he can't do the 10 seconds.
But he's focused on the trial though.
Right. That's what happens. But no, search us out. We are easily found, and we appreciate all the support that we get from everyone. Seriously, we do. If it weren't not for God and those that supported us, we wouldn't be where we are. So we thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you are officially caught up with the Tolberts. I'm Chelsea Whittington. Please be sure to share this video, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Take care.